Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back, guys. Today I want to talk compound bows, and I want to talk about at least my number one tip or piece of advice for someone that's either looking to buy their first compound bow or looking to upgrade their compound bow, and that is look at used bows. All right, so this all kind of started, I'm just out here shooting tonight. I'm getting a few reps in, but I actually had a conversation with a guy at work who was asking about what should I be looking for? What should I do? What should I buy for my first bow? His son's kind of getting into shooting a little bit, just like a kid's bow, and he just wants to shoot with them and maybe take up hunting. And I said, man, you've got to look at some used archery equipment. Now, a lot of people, like if you asked any other bow hunter, any other person that is into archery, what they're probably going to tell you, and it's really good advice, and you should do it if you can, is to go to a local pro shop and just shoot a whole bunch of bows and just kind of figure out what it is that you like. And that is fantastic advice. I would recommend that as well. I would just recommend taking what you kind of learn as far as how different brands feel, models feel, cam systems feel, like all that kind of stuff, and see if you can find either a bow that's very similar from the same manufacturer, the same bow, or maybe even see if that pro shop has used archery equipment. See if you can find something used, because you guys, you can get such awesome deals on archery equipment that's just a couple years old. Maybe it's even a brand new bow that's a leftover model compared to the brand new stuff. So I bought this bow in 2022. It is a 2018 PSE Evolve 35. It's in awesome shape. I didn't see it, I didn't shoot it before I bought it. I just bought it on eBay. And this bow normally, or at least in 2018, was a $1,000 bow, just completely bare. I got it for $430, so less than half the price in 4 years. And that's the kind of stuff you can expect from used archery equipment, because archery equipment does not hold a very good resale value at all, because manufacturers are coming out with new models every single year. So they're basically obsoleting bows every single year. Now, that doesn't mean they change a whole bunch of stuff, kind of like trucks or cars. A lot of times when they come out with a new body style, kind of new model for like a Ford F-150 or Chevy Silverado, you know, subsequent models for the next few years are very similar and have some different tweaks, different features. Bows are kind of the same way. Like a lot of times cam systems and cam technology, they'll use for a couple years in different models before it's, you know, a completely brand new thing. But you can find just some killer deals on top tier archery equipment that's just a couple years old for a fraction of the price. And I personally think, you guys, I think it's better to buy a used bow that was kind of more top-end technology and it's a couple years old for, let's say, like this one was $430, instead of buying a brand new, more entry-level bow at $430. I just think you're getting a better bow, you're gonna get better feel, you're getting, I mean, I think even if it's older, better cam technology than some of the more discounted newer bows. And it just is you could just save a bunch of money instead of buying brand new equipment. And again, if you can go and shoot some stuff, definitely do it. See if your dealer's got new bows, or sorry, if they've got used bows along with new bows to shoot, and see if something fits your price range. But you know what, if it doesn't, you guys, if you can't get to a dealer or you just don't want to, you just kind of want to buy something and try it because you have never had a compound bow before, like my buddy at work, just do it. Because right now, if you are brand new to archery, you don't really know what feels good, what feels bad, what you like, what you don't like, all that kind of stuff. What you do need to know at a minimum is your draw length, and then try to figure out what you can pull as far as a draw weight goes. And if you don't know that, then you should buy something that is very adjustable, that can go, you know, very low to medium or even high. Like there's bows now that can cover a wide range of draw weights and draw lengths. Something like that is absolutely great to get started with. And I kind of like, the analogy I like to use is compound bows or archery equipment They're kind of like golf clubs. Golf clubs come from different brands, different models, different feels, and some are more forgiving, some hit the ball further, some irons are blades and they're really tiny, others look like hockey sticks. Like there's a lot of different stuff you can get in a golf club, and at the end of the day, they all hit golf balls, just like bows. At the end of the day, they all shoot arrows. They can all shoot arrows straight, they can all hit targets, they can all kill deer. But if you don't know what you like and what you don't like, similar to if you were just getting started in golf, you may want to just go on Facebook Market or eBay, buy a halfway decent looking set of golf clubs at a price you can afford, and just get into it, knowing that you're probably going to upgrade at some point. Like if you don't have a baseline, just getting into the sport is the key. Just like golf clubs, just get something, get to shooting it, and from there you can then see when you start shooting other bows, or maybe in a couple years where you're like, okay, I want to try some different stuff. Then you go to a pro shop, and then you can actually compare different stuff, different cam technology, different models, different makes to what you're used to. And then you can start to develop what you like and what you don't like. So you really don't have to, even though it is really good advice, and if you can do it, you should. You don't have to, especially for your first bow, go shoot a whole bunch of stuff. I don't think, and I really think, whether it's your first one, whether you're upgrading, whatever it is, I don't think you should spend a whole crap load of money on a brand new bow when you can get extremely good bows that are a couple years old, literally fractions of the price. So lastly, one thing that I've noticed with me buying a used bow, with my friends buying used bows, with some of the used bows that I've seen at my local pro shop, you guys, for the most part, people take really good care of their archery equipment, because they know if they don't, it's not going to shoot well in the backyard when they're practicing. They don't want to have something fail or get jacked up when the moment of truth comes for a deer, or an elk, or a bear, or whatever it is. So people really don't beat and bang on these things. At least that's what I've noticed. So if you're a little leery of buying used equipment, even if it's something you haven't seen like what I did on eBay, I would say for the most part, people treat their compound bows really, really well. You might have to replace a string or make some adjustments on it to fit you, but I would not be leery in general of buying a used bow if the pictures, or if the one at the pro shop or whatever it is, if it looks pretty good, because chances are people did not beat the crap out of their compound bow, because they know what it needs to do and when it needs to do it. And the last thing that anybody wants is an equipment failure when you're out there hunting in the woods. So really, you guys, I hope this helps you out. I hope it wasn't too rambly, but I am a big fan of used archery equipment, with just how fast the resale value of bows decline just because manufacturers release bows every year. I think you can just get some awesome bows, great technology, top tier technology at fractions of the price. Just don't buy it the year that it's released, and I think you guys will be surprised what you can find out there. So I hope this helps you guys out, especially you new archers out there. If it did, please do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys soon on the next video. Take care, God bless, and remember, be a sportsman, make a sportsman.